Hello and welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakwa. And yes, the Monday show is back again. And tonight promises to be so much fun because we have updates coming from our beautiful world of football. We have updates from wrestling, basketball, and of course, every other thing that is going down in our world of sports. Welcome on board once again. What's going down in Nigeria? The Nigeria Professional Football League. We had some rescheduled matches. What a story. Remo Stars got back to winning ways. Lobby Stars couldn't beat Katsina United. Aqua United, they were so close at the Pantami Stadium to get all 3 points against Gombe United, but they considered a late penalty in the 89th minute. Usman stepped up to level scores for Gombe United. It ended 2-2, but guess who is still on fire? Mfon Udo. He scored his 7th goal of the season. We will talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League on the show tonight. What else do we have? Rivers Hoopers, they are out of the FIBA Africa Basketball League. You know the story. Another testament of what you sow, you will reap. I'll give you updates of that on the show tonight. And of course, I will touch base with Adekoruye and wrestling in Nigeria. In the English Premier League, Liverpool, they had a chance to go on top of the league table. They couldn't take it because the Merseyside derby ended goalless. And so Manchester City still stays on top of the table. But do you know what? It is Manchester United fans. They're ecstatic. They are singing, ole, 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 ole. Yes, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came into Manchester United when Jose Mourinho didn't look like he was going to fix the club. 12 English Premier League matches, 10 wins for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And, you know, there was a time we were struggling to look out for Manchester United on the league table. Now they are fourth. They are fourth on the league table. Romelu Lukaku is on fire. Paul Pogba is on fire. The players, they are playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And that's why I want Manchester United fans to talk to us on the show tonight. With what Ole is doing at Manchester United, should they just give him the job already? Do you want him to continue as coach of the Red Devils? That should get us talking when we get into the show proper. We will talk about it. We'll also talk about the CAF Confederation Cup. I tagged it a disappointing result for Enugu International Football Club Rangers. When they played Etoile du Sahel, we expected so much, but they lost that one right there in Enugu by 2-0. We'll try to talk to Benga Ogumbote on the show tonight. I had a private discussion with him, and he says, look, it was a difficult one, and he hopes to rebuild the confidence of his players. So that's about the outlook of the show tonight, but as those updates drop in our world of sports, that's why we're here. We're going to give you all of those updates. So walk with us on this journey. Sports Tonight on your award-winning, sports-loving Channels Television, wherever you are in the world, wherever we invite you to be part of the Fun Factory. So much is happening, and I want you to be part of the show. You can talk to us. Our feedback mechanism is still the same. On Twitter, we're Channels_sports. I want to read from you, particularly fans of Manchester United. On Twitter, Channels_sports, Facebook, Channels-sports. The Monday show is back, and we're super excited with it because now we're going to take a look at everything that is happening from the weekend. It lands on Monday, and we'll have fun on the program. Talk to us. That's not all. All our top stories can be viewed on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube/channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com and download the Channels TV app for any of those devices that you have right there on your screen. On Twitter, Channels_sports. Facebook, Channels-sports. What's going down in our world of sports that you want to talk about? Are you a fan of the English Premier League? Let's do that discussion together. I love the Nigeria Professional Football League. Are you also a fan? Let's do that together. Someone just reminded me on social media that Real Madrid, they are still suffering in the El Clasico. What a story. Barca did a double over them, defeated them in the Copa del Rey, and of course in the La Liga. Real Madrid couldn't do much as Barca once again round out winners in the El Clasico. That's in the Spanish La Liga. We will talk about it also with you when you're ready to talk about that one. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. If you're ready, let's do this together. Monday night show is back. So Toby Adekoruye is also back on the show. Toby, it's good. I must have missed you. It's good to have you on sports tonight.
Yeah, good to be here, Austin. Really feel excited to be back on set. Yeah, I mean, not a very disappointing weekend.
Yeah.
In general, Adekoruye always show big. I'm really excited for what she did in Bulgaria. Maybe mixed feeling. Yeah, River Supers and also Rangers on the continent. And like you said, MPFL is really going on fire right now. Yeah. We found out 7 goals. Who saw that coming when they joined Aqua United? He has been a very big figure for them this season. Good to be back on the show.
Very big. Yeah, good to have you on the show. So Fonada was saying it's good to be back home with Aqua United. We'll talk about our big town. We'll get into the Nigeria Professional Football League. But let's begin with wrestling. And it's ladies first. Odunayo Adekoruye. I'm sure you know that name. Whenever we call it, you just know it's wrestling. As she's done so well for her career. That's the beautiful Odunayo Adekoruye right there. She has a silver medal in world wrestling. She's also a Commonwealth gold medalist, and she's been busy. She went to 2 world wrestling ranking series. The one in Germany, she got gold straight up in her category, but it was quite difficult for her in Bulgaria. But she just had to put on everything she had, and then she got a bronze medal. Those are Nigeria's representatives. The guy in the middle is Coach Purity Aku. He is the coach of the female wrestling team. Then you see Blessing Oburududu by his right. Odunayo Adekoruye is in the middle, while Aminat Adeni is also in that picture. The 3 ladies represented Nigeria at the World Ranking Series. Odunayo Adekoruye, I told you, she got bronze in Bulgaria. The 2-time Commonwealth champion, who also won a gold medal in a similar tournament in Germany a few days earlier. She humiliated, she outclassed Sweden's Sarah Lindborg 10-0. When you score 10-0 in wrestling, it's technical superiority. It was in that bronze medal match. Odunayo Adekoruye was not happy because she lost the semi-final to a world champion, Rong of China. She lost that one 6-4. She lost it. But Odunayo says, no, it's good for my career. It's good for exposure. And remember, Tokyo 2020 is not far away, Toby. And we've always been saying it. Even at the Olympics in Brazil, we're expecting wrestling to give us medals.
Yeah, yes, a lot of people really expect them to come up with brilliant performance, And I'm really excited because, they ensure that they get into ranking event, that will prepare them for the Olympics, for the Commonwealth game. Reason why you've seen Odunayo, 2-time Commonwealth champion, and like you said, it was better for them in Germany. She won gold this time around. It was really difficult, but I mean, when you lost 6-4 to a world champion who eventually won the tournament in Bulgaria, you really want to give a bit of respect for Odunayo. And I mean, she showed that hunger in the top place game. Technical superiority was a massive victory for her. And maybe Blessing and the rest, really did not do well. Could not get to the to the bronze, to the medal stuff. But I mean, it wasn't a very bad tournament. But I mean, I'm really excited to see these girls get into competition like this, and we're really getting ready for the Olympics. I think Odunayo will really step up big at the Olympics. He has really get involved in several tournaments, for the past 12 months. Winning title, building confidence, building his game, and she will be a very big athlete when the Olympic comes in 2020.
I totally agree. Big expectations for Odunayo Adekoruye. Not just Odunayo. We also have some other top wrestlers that if we invest, that's the word, because each time we bring Daniel Igali to the studio, he's saying the same thing. If we invest, if they go for more, for instance, last year they didn't go for any of this ranking series, and that wasn't so good for their wrestling. They've attended 2 now. Aminat Adeni didn't win in any of them, but Blessing Oburududu got bronze in Germany, which is really good. I remember we still have some top female wrestlers. I love Mercy Genesis. She's also a good prospect for a medal at the Olympics, but it is what you sow, you reap. We need to, invest in these ladies. Not just the ladies, wrestling in general has shown that it can bring medals to Nigeria, but we need to invest in it. Let's talk about basketball now. What's going on? Another story of it is what you sow, you reap. Preparation. We kept talking about it. Rivers Hoopers, they have bowed out of the FIBA Africa Basketball League after losing 91-70 to JS Karan of Tunisia in their 3rd and last Group A game in Morocco. Toby, they got to Morocco on the day of their first match and they were thrashed. Look, I don't get it. They knew they were going to go for this competition, but then again, funding delayed them.
I mean, it was really a terrible moment for these basketballers. They really prepared. The coaches, the management really looking forward to this one. They had each setback, when Nigeria, left Nigeria in the morning of the first game, got to Morocco few hours to that game, and I mean, they lost 88 to 59. I mean, it's like you said, it is what we saw that we were rate.
Of course.
I mean, Hoopers, especially for the basketballers, they've got hope to really go there, show big, compete, and have this great platform. But what we give back to them? I mean, I was really surprised for them to how they managed to win the second game. It was very, very slim, just by a point. But I mean, they've shown class that if they had had a good preparation, good timing to arrive in Morocco, good welfare, they could have done better. I don't think I'm disappointed with the players. I would say the players have really put up a great performance, a great fight. I mean, it's not going to be easy to come from that, a terrible experience to fight in the championship.
So psychologically, they were already down. Oh, are we going to go? What are they saying? When we will leave? Yeah. Oh, maybe you go. Oh,
or you will not go.
You switch off.
And flight is about I think 5 hours, close to 5 hours from Lagos. You have to do some road trips in Morocco. You just get to your hotel, drop your kit and just go to the court and play. I mean, I think the players will be disappointed, and I just hope that the government would do more for these guys. I mean, it should not be football alone. With due respect, we know Rivers United get a lot of support from the government. All that, sport in the state should also get support. In as much as you want the management to go out and sort for funding, try to bring private sector, but the key sponsor, who are the government, needs to show that passion, that they're really interested in the team.
Because you say it's Rivers Hoopers. So it's the Rivers is prominent.
So you are the major sponsor. Has to show a lot of interest before you can even convince anybody to come and invest.
And we know Rivers State, they've been good. They've been good with sponsorship of their state teams and all of that. It just tells you that we have this thing that if it's for football. And Rivers Hoopers, they've done well. They've brought glory to Rivers State. So it's pretty disappointing. That's end of the road for Rivers Hoopers at the FIBA Africa Basketball League after losing 91 to 70 to JS Karan. They were hoping to get into the Elite Eight, but no, they will not get it. It's AS Saleh of Morocco and JS Karan that made it to the Elite Eight of the FIBA Africa Basketball League. The team should be back in the country now. I hope we learn from it. Because sometimes when you fail, don't just say, oh, okay, we just failed. No, there are lessons in it. Another problem of preparation for sports in Nigeria, funding also, because this was a big competition. It's not just good that Rivers Hoopers bowed out the way they did. Let's continue to hope for the best.